What up, everybody? Blaze One Sports, and the NFL season is finally here. 2022 NFL season. First week, NFL week back. 2 days from now, Thursday Night Football, we got the game of the week and the first game of the year, Dallas Cowboys versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Starting this week and really starting next week, I'm going to try to just flood the channel with NFL, kind of be an NFL channel. It's still all sports, but I want to do weekly picks, weekly like week updates, NFL week updates with teams, Dallas Cowboys, upcoming games, PlayStation 5, Madden game simulations for upcoming game of the weeks. So starting next week will be the channel will be pretty much on a schedule. But right now we're gonna go with, since the season's starting up, I just did my fantasy draft a couple days ago. And here's my fantasy team for this year. Last year, I came in second place, made it to the playoffs, and lost in the second round. Or was it? Yeah, I think it was the second round. Anyways, I usually go with Dak and Ezekiel Elliott almost every year. But Zeke, he's been kind of up and down, so I kind of didn't get Zeke this year. I noticed like Alvin Kamara a lot, and some other players. There's a couple other players that normally every year get high stats, so I kind of went that route this year. I had a third pick in the draft, in my league, and I'm just in a regular ESPN league, nothing special. I wanted to get into a money league, but I'm in California and that's illegal. So, with my number one overall pick, number three overall, I selected Alvin Kamara, the running back out of New Orleans. He normally gets a lot of points. We'll start from the top. Dak Prescott, I got him like in the fourth round. So I got Dak at QB. I got Alvin Kamara at running back. DeAndre Swift as my backup running back. We got CeeDee Lamb. I expect him to get a lot of touches this year. Chris Godwin, I expect him to get a lot of touches with Brady. I got Robert Tonyan at the tight end spot, with Green Bay bringing in an old Cobb. Tanyan's a good tight end. I look to see him to get a lot of receptions. Gus Edwards is my flex running back. The Rams, I went with their defense. I kind of selected defense with like my second to last pick. Jason Myers is my kicker. I selected my kicker with kind of like one of my last two picks too, because I was trying to get points players. Because normally in the draft I don't go after, like, there's players like, I notice some teams they'll get like 3 or 4 running backs, receivers, like with their first couple picks, and I never usually did that. I usually just filled out my roster. But then, that's when you're playing with points, you need those flex players and the backups and all that. So you kind of got to do that to win in the league. Then we got, as my backups on the bench, okay, went too far down. On the bench, we got Logan Thomas, my backup tight end. We got Leonard Fournette, my backup running back. I really like Fournette as a running back. He's like a bus. He runs people over, and look for Tampa Bay to use him a lot at the goal line. Look for him to get not a lot of touchdowns, but look for him to score some touchdowns. They got Ronald Jones III as their feature back. Fournette coming in as the third round goal line back. That's why I wanted him. I really wanted Fournette. I got him in the later rounds. Jamar Chase, bench wide receiver. I figure with AJ Green gone, Joe Burrow throwing the pigskin. Let's see what Jamar Chase could do. Burrow wanted him, so he should be his main target. Next on the bench, we got Trevor Lawrence. Surprisingly, I got him late in the rounds. If he's projected to be what he's supposed to be, he should be a decent quarterback in the fantasy. I'm starting Dak over him to begin with because he's a rookie, and Dak, when he's healthy, he does put up points. I wanted a solid number 2 quarterback just in case Dak does go down because he's returning off that bum ankle. So Trevor Lawrence, like week 1, he's playing Houston, and Dak's playing Tampa Bay. I'm tempted to start Lawrence over Dak that first week just because of their opponents. But I'm probably not. I'm just going to probably stick with Dak because I got a feeling Dallas is going to do something. But then Zach Martin's out with that fake pandemic going on, virus, so who knows, Dallas will probably lose. Next, backup running back, Ronald Jones the second. Like I was just saying, I called him the third earlier. He's the second. I really like him at running back. I had him last year, and he was putting up some decent points later in the year. Also, Michael Pittman Jr., I had him last year, his rookie year, and he did nothing. He was on the bench, and then I had to cut him. But I really like him as a receiver. He has potential to be a main receiver for Indy. And then we got Terence Marshall Jr., another rookie from Carolina. I'm pretty sure he's from LSU. He's pretty good. Let's see what happens. I'm not too thrilled about this year's squad. I'm satisfied with it. There was a couple players I missed out on that I wanted, but overall, Kamara, Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Godwin. I'm hoping these players put up numbers. Tanyan should be my surprise pick. He should put up numbers. So what do you guys think? Anybody else have a fantasy team? What's your guys' fantasy team looking like? Who's your main players? Are you guys excited for the upcoming season? Season's finally underway. I'm going to try to, watch as many games as possible. I'm going to try to go hard with this channel during the NFL. Like I said, there's going to be a weekly schedule I'm going to try to follow. I'm going to post that here within the next couple days. We're going to have pigskin pick'ems, betting on all the games. We're going to have simulation game of the week, Thursday night football results, all kinds of other stuff. And then between pack rips, box breaks sprinkled in there, product reviews, sports memorabilia here and there. So what do you guys think? Fantasy football, the football season's finally started. What do your guys' teams look like? What did you guys finish last year? Who's your best player? Who was your number one pick in your fantasy draft? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Blaze One Sports, out.